Everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 3, episode 42 with me, Sid, and I've done a little bit of just building work really around here. I'm start kind of expanding out, getting the branches up. I put some more foliage around the edges over here, started building it in over here, and finished off really over here. We need to put some lighting in around here. So I think what we'll do actually, very quickly, we'll borrow one of them. Oh, I just had a thought. We'll not do that very quickly because I ripped out all of that machinery, didn't I? Yeah, so this is starting to build into... Actually, oh dear, we didn't want that. Into, yeah, good stuff really. And last episode, of course, we did this with the big old reactor here, and it's going, and there's lots of power there. That's going to switch on in a moment. That is full, and I was interested in getting more of these. I think these are going to be critical. That we didn't actually need, so I think we probably want to make a bunch of these. A bunch, that's technical terminology. Let me just jump in here and grab a little bit of this and get rid of that for starters, because I don't like torches. We'll do one there. Actually, we'll pop one there, and we'll pop one there, and we'll pop one there. Perfect. So, huge amount of storage capacity. That is our mission today, and then maybe moving on to the if I can find where's the environmental tech, maybe we shall move on to the solar arrays. So blah blah blah, solar arrays and multi-block generator, any block above any one of them must allow sunlight through it. So we know this one, and that is a 16 by 16 structure. So the basic output 648 RF per tick. It's a 5 by 5 by 2. Is that right? Modifier core or any upgrade version. I see this is all new to me. Then we can go to tier 2 and then tier 3, and then obviously we can get the tier 4. And the tier 4 is going to kick out the same power as that reactor down there. However, we need to make the gargantuan storage, I think it is. This is the beastie. To make that we need that, to make that we need that, and to need that we need those. So we need to cook redstone to make that. Okay, that means we need to, have I got my little golden bag here? We need to think about how we do this. I need to break that, and we'll make another one later. I also probably will want to damn it, let me find some blocks of some description. There we go. 1 2 3, no, 1 2 3. So what I think we need to do is we need to think very carefully about what we're going to do here, because we've got a reasonable chunk of space under this floor. So my first thoughts are, let us grab slabs. Slabs, because slabs are good. And then we shall come underneath here. And we need to have a 2 gap, so I think we're going to basically be... oh, ew. Intriguing. Didn't expect to see that there. On an interior section anyway. So we'll make this area underneath our access zone, which will, we will just drop through a hole in the ground wherever that is. I chopped one out there, didn't I? There. And this is where we can just get all of our wiring in and everything underneath the ground, because we need to hook up both the RF system and the energistic thing. It's not energistics, but I can't remember the name of the one now. The storage. There we go. Let's keep it simple, shall we? The storage. And this is probably the easiest way to hide away that mess of cables. Always nice to hide away a mess of cables once I've found a corner. In fact, what we'll do is we'll take that one out and we shall place that back there. Lovely. Get rid of you, we'll keep hold of you, we'll get rid of those. So we're going to need some of this cable. I don't know if I've got any of this cable. Let's have a look. Cable bit, a little teeny bit of it. Have I got any cable in here? Yeah, a lot more. Yeah, we'll take the whole lot. And I'm thinking we can come from here. We can drop that down through there. So we need power and we need things for our machines. We also probably need to make another set of them if I'm honest. So what have we got? What will we need? We definitely want a alloy smelter. Let's go and get some of these going, shall we? Alloy smelter, one of those, bang, oops, one of those. Make me a stack of those, please, thank you. Now make me a stack of those, or well, actually, okay, fine. Make me a couple or more stacks of those. And then we can go back and make me a stack. Thank you. Lovely, and then we'll do a whole bunch of those. I can always process those back, it's not a problem. We'll make 2 of those. Actually, I'm going to make 2 more sag mills, I think. Alloy smelter even. 1, 2. Thank you. So what I think we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get maybe something going up here with our routine machines. These are the machines that we're going to use ourselves whenever we want to cook something up without. Well, do we even need to bother? You know what, that really is a good question, isn't it? If I were to bring this forward a layer across there, and then we had this forward a layer across here, that gives us 2 banks of machines, doesn't it? Yeah, this is now making a lot more sense, I think. That bit there we may want to skip because I've got no back to it. That gives me 5, 2, 3, 4, and then you see, if I look here, we've got an issue. Well, it's only a minor issue. We can possibly work around that, but that's a little bit of wiggle room. And then what do we want to do? Blah, blah, blah. Let me just have a look at refine a second. Let's try at refine, shall we? Do it properly. Controller, is there is a conduit, isn't there? A fascia or something in this? I'm fairly certain there was. Crafter, crafting module, controller, storage blocks, solderer, interface, relay, fluid interface. I could have sworn there was something you could use to cover the cables in this. Either I'm not seeing it or it doesn't exist. See, they normally look more like blocks. Machine casing. I don't think there is. My sneaking suspicion. But there is in Ender.io, of course, so let's do it that way. We'll bring power from underneath. Yes. Right, I'm making some sense of this now. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop 1, 2, 3 alloy smelters all nicely in. And we shall take their configuration and make sure that these are all configured correctly. Yep, and yep, okay. So 3 alloy smelters, we need power. We should have some Ender IO conduit. We have. We're going to need more than that, but and I may actually put something into these corners that we just use. In fact, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's take you out and put this one in here. So this is our manual beastie, and we're going to bring this down here, and we're going to run this cable all the way along and then down. Actually, nope, I'm going to want to run it all the way along. We need to, I don't know, we need to get a block. What shall we use? Some kind of, actually, let's have a look at, make these. Make me a bunch of those, please, thank you. We're going to need the painter, actually, so let's get the painting machine. Now, the painting machine is one we're not going to want to automate, so we'll pop you in there. And we're going to need our flux point. The flux point can come in just anywhere, really. Can go there. And that can be selected to that. And these should all have juice. We're all getting juice. Max 20 RF per tick. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's a good point. One of these has got, we need to make some capacitors. Right, we've got those. Let's make another stack. Then we need to bring those in. That needs that lot. Oh wow, what we're missing there then? Coal powder. Sag mill. Get the old sag mill in. And I'll probably stick another sag mill in as well. Well, maybe here. And maybe something else. I don't know yet. Still working it out. Coal. That can be, oops, that's not the sag mill, that's the sag mill. Oh, it actually had the whole load in it. Typical. And then we're missing energetic alloy. The recipe for energetic is redstone, gold, and glowstone. You've got that in. You're in alloys only. That and that can go in there, and we're ticking along steadily. That's all. Hang on. Let's do that, because that would make far more sense. And then for these ones, we're going to need the vibrant alloy, and the vibrant alloy is energetic and ender pearls. Alright, so we're going to have to wait for those. In the meantime, what do we need for the back? We need, I think it's processing. Processing pattern encoder. Right? It's just a standard interface, is it? I'll tell you what. Let me just go and have a quick peek at the various things, but I think it's probably therefore just an interface. Exporter, importer, cable. There isn't a flat interface, is there? No, there isn't. So I think we just need these: importer, exporter, and processor, which is fine. Yep, I'll get that done back in a minute. All right, I made the processing pattern encoder, which was pretty straightforward, and I've made the first interface, which is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring this around here and up, and that should now be on, and we are going to have, I'm not entirely sure how these work, so let us see. If I want to make energetic alloy, that is glowstone, redstone and gold, and we are going to take that, that and that to make that. No, just the one. So that is a processing pattern. So if I now go into there, that's set up, that can be all smelting. Let's have a look for energetic alloy. We'll take out the 43 we already had. No. Hang on. Why is that in there? Does that go in here? Interface import, interface export. That doesn't make sense. Any sense at all. No, oh. Alright, let's just, as I say, I'm not, this is not, oh, hello. Let's just try popping that down there then. Energetic alloy, craft me 10 of those, please. Start. Now I would expect that to be going into here. Clearly it's not. Okay. Crafting monitor reckons it's items processing. No machine found. Alright, let me go and have a look at this. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I think I've just read the wiki basically, and it pointed me at this. Let me just get rid of my website page a second so I can check. I am recording good. It's alright, I couldn't see my recording window. So you put your, I think you believe you put your pattern in here. You got a crafter, and you put your importer in the top there. The only thing I wasn't sure about is whether there is a crafting upgrade, I believe, somewhere. A crafting upgrade, which may be what goes into the interface. So yeah, that's possible. This is it's a little bit confusing at times. This particular mod, wireless crafting monitor. So what we then have is, I think, all things being equal, if I now have a look for energetic and say, can you craft me 10 of those? It's off. Excellent. And it's pulling those in and out. Now I think we could, if we really wanted to, set this to push it out, and we could also do the back as pull for input, just for completeness. But that's the energetic alloy side of things sorted, which is nice. So now we should be able to go and get our next layer of capacitors, these ones, That's 16 of those. Can I make some of those now? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a reasonable amount. So that one goes in there, that one in there, that one in there. Hang on, what did I just do? Oh, I took out something, didn't I? You're octatic, you're octatic, you're octatic, you are octatic. I don't like it when I hear things sounds, but I think we're alright. I sincerely hope we are. So yeah, so we got an octatic there. We'll stick an octatic in, make you fast. That's good. And then what else have we got in this bag? Out or note that we need. We've got the soul binder. We've got the nice and splice. And then we've got the rest of this stuff. But let's get the nice and splice on there, and we'll get the soul binder on as well. Now I'm thinking we should probably get this one straight on there with, yeah, because that's going to be zapping away otherwise. Hup. Turn it off. Okay, that should be fine. Then we've just got the auto sieve, which I'm not actually that bothered about right now. The auto compressor, the pressurized fluid tank I'm not worried about. I think pretty much all of this can be put away. Let me get rid of that. Keep hold of you. That can go away. The chicken poop can go away. And yeah, we'll take out the rest of this random gumph and we'll put that all away for now because I don't need it. And yeah, all good. Right, so we should be able to then come over here and do that and that. Now that's a nice and splice, maybe. What we've got there, alloy smelters and a sag mill. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. And then we come down here and we'll link those in like so. We then need inputs for, hang on, let me get that put away. We also need to do this, don't we? Let me get some chiseling going on. Chisel. Where's my chisel? Get me one of those. Go in there, and we'll go with the good old hazard strike because what else is perfect for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Unlucky for some, hopefully not us. And then we need the facades, don't we? I've got a couple of facades. Need to get this going. So this is that. Let's make a... Alright, let's automate this. So we want that. And we're going to make you on there. And then I want to go over here and I want that, which is, that makes 2. And that can go into, well, you can go in that one for now. We need to pop that in there. And then we need to make those. Getting the right one. So that goes in, and that's it, I think. Automate all the things. Okay, and we can go in with, I want some facade. Craft me a stack, please. Oh, hang on. Cancel. Why did you not do that? Did I not press start? There we go. That's really hammering it through. Okay, that's good. And if we look in here, we should start hopefully seeing facades turning up. Yep, there's 2. And we can forget about it. Lovely. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, egg. Didn't want that. Let me put those 2 in there for now. And then we shall come over here and have a look for some more. Facade 6. That's good. So that's 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. That's exactly the right amount. Let's do those. And obviously we're going a lot faster because we've upgraded all these machines with the octatic compact. I'm sure I counted that right. And bang. Thank you. So now we can just get this all neatly hidden away as it should be. Hey, machine room starting to take shape, which is good news. I can't remember what I actually started out wanting to do with this. Oh yeah, we were doing, wow, how much are you making? Can't help thinking he got carried away there. I mean, it doesn't matter, we can use it, but there's limits. Okay, so I don't know whether I'd want to put the slicer. That definitely does not want to be into the system actually, so we shall take you off of there. And we shall place you there, because you do not need to be. Slice and splice potentially, because we do tend to use that a fair bit. So we'll pop that in like so. We'll check our light levels, we're good. So this needs importers. I need 3 more importers. I actually need 4 importers. 5, 6, 7, 8 importers. Which means I need 8 of those. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. This is where we've run into fun and games before. I need to have a look. I need the printed. I need that. Printed silicone. We should probably set that up then, shouldn't we? Printed silicone. And we'll stick, well actually I'm going to stick that one in there. Can I make 1 importer? I can, that's good. I could probably make more than 1, but okay. Pop that in there, that's linked in, and everything's good and happy. So now make me some printed silicon, please. Craft me a stack. Okay, we need to make, we need to teach you how to make silicon as well. Great. Oh, sag mill. We can just go with, probably sand is the easiest. We need another importer for that then. Thank you. And we should now be able to say I want printed silicon, and I'd like a stack. Start. Sag mill's off doing its thing. We'll just give it all smelting. We'll better give that a yes. Okay, that should have done what it needed to do. We'll soon find out. Yep, it's going. Anyway, so we should be now getting our printed silicon in here. Now this, I think, therefore we should, I don't know, does this Yeah. I need to put a crafter into this. It doesn't matter because I am linking it in, doesn't it? Isn't it? Not doesn't it? My God, my English today is terrible. Let me think about this for a second. This doesn't actually need power, but it does need to be in this chain here. But it does need a crafter, I imagine, to insert everything. Let's have a look. How are we doing? That's probably can't fail because it's not making the thing. If I say I need silicon, let's make me... It's not a guarantee. That's right, isn't it? It's not a guarantee. Let's have a look. What is a guarantee? Is there a guarantee? There isn't one, is there? Alright, going to do a little bit of thinking. We've got quite a few of this there. We've got a wee bit of that going. That's a good start. I can always... I do want to automate this. Let's take everything out and let's move that. And I would like to move this, I don't know, move it right over into this corner here. We'll stick those back in with... Does that... I mean, that shouldn't be getting any power. It's not. Okay. So then I want another crafter. Just maybe... Oh, hang on. I need 2 of those. Okay, we'll sort that. Not there, we won't. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, get you. We'll put in 2 of those. We'll whack those back in. We'll stick in 2 of those and we'll stick in 2 of those. Right, 1, 2. Then we can pop that back out again. We can stick those in and we can go, I want to make a crafter, please. This time, make me one of those. Bang. And then we shall pop you like this. We shall pop you like that. We shall pop in that, and that. And we need to pop down here and just bring this cable over. Yeah, that should do us. And then we need another import, don't we? But I haven't got one. Or maybe I have. Who knows? Who knew? I didn't. Do that. And hopefully this works from the top. If it doesn't, we'll have to do it from the bottom, which means I'll need to drop this wire out, which is a pain because it's yeah. Right, we need to do some processing patterns. We need to make some processor patterns. Basic. That. And that's your processor pattern. We need to also make a pattern for that. That goes in a sag mill, not a sag mill, furnace. Pattern for that. And a pattern for that. Yeah, we'll pop those all in that one. And we should now, I think, be able to make these. Make me 10. Didn't do the I will get used to the fact that you have to say start twice. Well, that seems to be working okay. Why was that one not pulled out? Oh, I bet you are waiting for more stuff, aren't you? That's an issue. That's silicon. So I'm going to stack. I'm going to basically tell it to do a whole load. It'll not complete, but it will at least manage to complete doing those, which in turn will do those. I don't think this is going to be 100% perfect. I think is the long and short here. You seem somewhat confused. Alright, let me just, I think what we'll have to do is we'll set a system up to keep at a certain level of those, and we'll need to work that one out. But for the time being, I'm just going to go and have a fiddle around, just try and make this look good, so I'll be back in a moment. Alright, as we're pushing on in time, what we were actually aiming to do was the gargantuan storage, which required Herculean, which required flux, which required a flux blocks, which requires these, and these. Now flux we get from this, so it's redstone into flux. Bang. Processing. And that one can go in there. Doesn't really matter which. And then, armed with flux, we've got this now. How am I for ender? Eyes off. I probably need to do those then, don't I? What was the rest? Oh. God almighty, I'll get there eventually. That is a standard processing, however. So, let's just go back in here. Jump all the way back in to here. We need those, which is that and that. And that goes in upstairs. However, blaze powder, so I've got blaze rods but no blaze powder, so we need a processing for blaze powder, which is sag mill does that. That gives 4 of those, and that excellent, so that can go into our sag mill system. Okay, we're getting there slowly. Gargantuan thingy, we need to jump back to here. So that, and that. We need obsidian. Now obsidian currently is sitting off downstairs in the hoofer, isn't it? Let me have a look. Oh, obsidian. I mean, it's not a big problem. We've got 322 in there. We can quite easily jump down to the forge, take this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's another pile. That's a mathematical term. Okay. So, I think we're into the lines of, we're going to make a gargantuan storage, which is going to be, that makes 4 of those. Four of those makes 1 of those. These are all processing, good. Then we do that to make 1 of those. Then we do that to make those. I might need to make a glass pane recipe, so we better do that. And then we've got that to make those. And I think all of those go together. And we should be able to go, no, craft me just one for now. Well, what's the problem? You've got obsidian. I put obsidian into the system. 642 of them. Wow. You need a lot. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Although we probably want to automate obsidian a little bit better, I think. Because that's, you know, I was intending to make 13 of these, and it turns out that I'm making one at the moment. Gargantuan, craft me one. Making blaze rods, obviously. That's cooking redstone. This is wow, this is really going at some, isn't it? But that'll give us double the power anyway. I think we need yeah, let's we may want to put some speed upgrades into these, because they are, yeah, they're alright, I suppose. Let's have a look. If I wanted an ender chest, let's just make me 2 ender chests. Where are they? There. Just make me, oh, what am I missing? Wool. Okay, make me some of that, please. Now make me a couple of ender chests. And we're going to go and we'll take some colours. Let's go for a red. Bone meal. After we don't, we'll go for some lapis and blue. And we'll have a nice patriotic chest this time around. So currently they are linked and there's nothing in them. We're going to have red and red, and then there you go. Nice patriotic chests. While that's doing that, then what we should do is go down, I think, go down to the forge. Come down here underneath the forge to where we should be able to, somewhere around here. Where are you? Is it you? Yep. Okay, and you. And then we'll stick that back on there. And we shall stick one of these chests there. And he's getting lots of obsidian into him. And then we'll I don't know, where shall we could go down, just pop it in under here, couldn't we, actually? It doesn't have to be anything fancy, I don't think. So if I go with an external storage on that one, then that will be more than adequate. Yeah, I think that's probably fine, isn't it? How are we doing? 70% full. We're going to have to put more drives in at some point, but that's not a problem. Okay, and we are going to go with a external Okay, a storage. Where are you? An external storage. Right, you've got everything except the constructor and the destruction core. That should do the trick. And that has got 3,500. That's more than enough. Once that's full, we should be good to make this thing. How's the gargantuan storage going? Still going with the flux. Yep. I'm not sure where we are. It's crafting. That's waiting. That's waiting. That's waiting. They're waiting. Jesus. I get a feeling that this may take a while. So once it's finished, I will be back with you. Alright, that took a lot longer than anticipated. It actually fouled up. I had to cancel it at the end, but and just restart it. I'm not entirely sure why, but we can pop you in. We can. That is gargantuan storage 2. This, I'm glad I didn't try and make a whole load of them, because that took an age to make. It used a whole load of resources. So we're probably not going to be making these every 5 minutes. These are definitely something we will be using less frequently, shall we say, because I used about 2,000 glowstone there, a hell of a lot of obsidian, but that's fine because we've got that now in the, if we can probably, yeah, this is nearly full, but again it took an age. It was cooking this till it was, it's not as clever as Applied Energistics, has to be said. This is not as intelligent. It doesn't sit there and go, okay, I need 3,000 of that flux, so here's 3,000 glowstone, set that aside, cook that up. This thing was cooking long after the requirements had been met, and still is. In fact, it's just finishing off the backlog. But yeah, that's going to be useful. We're going to obviously have to doing the environmental tech. I still need to do a whole load of work around up here, just tidying and generally expanding, ready for our next phase. But on the whole, very happy with this, and you know, it's working. So until next time, I realise I've gone along again as per. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.